Yo, 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 yo. What is good? It's your boy Nestor back in again with another day. So let's go over what we got today, okay? So today was a pretty interesting day. So first let's go to the 4 hour. So as you can see on the 4 hour or on the higher time frame, price is within this range right here, this higher time frame range. And it's retraced down aggressively down to an extreme discount, okay? And if we look on the daily, actually, more importantly, we can see that on the daily, we are bullish. We went and created a higher high after taking some lows, which means that this is a valid break-in structure. And, price aggressively retraced. But again, like I said, we're in the extreme discount. And so when I saw that this 4 hour candle close like this at around 10 a.m., we were bullish. And so let's go down to the 1 hour. Let's actually go down to 50-minute. So the 50-minute candle, this is what happened. So 9:30 a.m., price skyrocketed up, went above the new week opening gap plus the old tweet opening gaps, and it actually went and hit the buy side. Okay, let's drop down to the 1 minute. So I was watching this and I was like, I first saw this move up, okay, and I didn't want to enter into it because I was like, oh, hold up, anything could happen. Price could reverse or whatever. It just could just be a quick liquidity sweep, turtle soup for some quick buy side, all right. But then I saw this leg up, okay, and then I saw all this consolidation, and then the 15-minute candle closed, and the hourly candle started to close and all that, and so I saw that okay, we are bullish, all right, and price took out the buy side, and then did another leg up, okay. And I wanted to join in on this move, right? And as you can see, this is my trade. I went with half my risk than what I normally do. And I put my entry at the middle of this fair value gap. I put my stop loss at the bottom of this order block right here, okay? And at 10 a.m., we had high impact news, okay? And I kind of completely forgot about that. And as you can see, I unfortunately got wicked out. And we continue watching what happens with price. Price goes up to my price target. So this trade would have played out, but unfortunately though, because of high impact news, I was just wicked out. And I guess this is the game that we live in. So I accepted it pretty quickly. I wasn't that pressed about it. I was like, all right, game is game, it is what it is. And so I kept on observing, okay, and price eventually reached the third buy side target that we had, okay. And I had a final buy side target, which was the middle of the old new week opening gap, because this right here is another higher time frame, what's called liquidity, that's been accumulated from the past couple of days consolidation over there. So I thought that, okay, that's also another target that price is likely going to go towards. And so where was I looking at? Okay, so yeah. Oh man, price goes up. And I tried to enter here on this fair value gap if price retraced, and price did not retrace back there. So price went up, consolidated, went back down, went back up. And then here, when I saw this leg up, I was thinking that, okay, we are going to be, we are bullish. That's what I thought when I saw this huge leg up, all right? Because, price did its 5-minute retracement. If you look at the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame retraced down to the 5-minute order fair value gap, and now it's a breaking structure going up. I think that's valid. Let me join in on that. And so I joined in at this fair value gap. I put my stop loss at the bottom of this order block, and as you can see, within 2 to 3 candles, I got stopped out. And as you can see on the 5-minute, it did a double top. And when I saw this double top, I realized that we are doing a higher time frame retracement, mainly the 50-minute time frame retracement, okay? And so there's this big 50-minute fair value gap right here, okay? And in my head, I think that price is going to stay within this 50-minute fair value gap. It's not going to go lower because this 50-minute fair value gap, to me, is a breakaway fair value gap. And if we are bullish, price will not go down there. And price will likely just stay within the 50-minute fair value gap, which I refined down to this 5-minute BISI. I believe that this was the real strength, the real resistance or support for bullish prices. So that's what I refined the 50-minute candle down towards. and it has this really nice 5-minute order block that I liked. So this is looking like my ideal setup, but on the higher time frame, okay? And so on the lower time frame, I'm waiting, okay? I'm waiting to see a break in structure so that I can go in, okay? Because I believe we are bullish and we are doing just we are doing a higher time frame retracement, and that price is going to retrace at this 5-minute basic, okay? And I did that. Immediately as I saw this bullish candle form, I went in with my trade, and this was my trade right here. So my stop loss was at the midpoint or the consequent encouragement of the 5-minute busy, and that was my entry, okay? And my first take profit was this high right here. And when that was hit, I reduced my stop by 50%, so around 70 ticks right here, or 50 ticks, around somewhere right here, okay? My next buy side target was the previous or the old, recent high, and of course the old New York Green Gap buy side, okay? And so price I thought was gonna, so let me just continue going on to the 5-minute. So price went up, and unfortunately was not able to wick or hit the the second buy side target, and then it retraced. And this retracement, man, it scared me because it was really deep. I thought that the 5-minute retracement would stop at this 5-minute fair value gap right here, but no, it wicked lower, okay? And when it was doing that, and when it was going lower than the 5-minute fair value gap, this candle right here didn't look like as it did right now. It looked like a big bearish candle, okay, with huge body, and that was scaring me. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I can trust that. I don't know if I can, hold on to that. Even though 15-minute was bullish, where the leg went up, it's naturally doing its retracement. This 15-minute order block should hold strong, and we continue up. I guess the only thing that was off on my prediction here, because as you can see, prices now, as I just got out, prices now rallying up. It would have hit my buy side target, and likely now it seems like going to hit the old new week opening gap. But my fear and this unexpected aggressive drop, more than I thought was going to happen, took me out of the trade. And I exited right here on this candle because I was getting irritated because I was waiting this whole time, and I thought that price was not going to do this aggressive of a move. And I guess because things didn't go my way, I got really mad, or I got irritated, and also a lot of fear was coming because I didn't want to lose this profits because I already taken an L right here. I taken an L right here also, okay? And I wanted to regain back those fake losses, okay? So I exit right here, and that was my trade. And as you can see now, price is rallying up and going to that final buy side target. But yeah, this was today's day. Overall, though, it was pretty chill. My main goal right now is to just get used to going into trades. Like, if I really believe that the trade is going to go up, just going into them, not like, having all this fear and doubt clog my mind right before I hit a trade or go into a trade. So that's my main target that I've been doing. And so I feel like today I really did accomplish that by taking these 3 trades. And I feel like also that these 3 trades, or at least 2 of them, were valid. Actually, all of them, I thought the logic behind them was valid. One of them I got unfortunately wicked out by higher time frame news. This one right here, I got just, I wasn't able to expect that retracement. And over here, I got out by FOMO. So there's a lot of things that I can still improve on and get better. But I'm enjoying this exercise. I'm enjoying this experience. And hopefully tomorrow can be another amazing day where I can, continue to grow and learn, continue to take trades without fear, with confidence, and to also control my FOMO and fear better. But yeah, that's today's day. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.